everybody, welcome to Fish with Bish. We're at Coppice Lane Fishery this week. I'm back here with Spartacus. I'm on peg 15 right here in the corner. I was in the shade, I'm no longer in the shade. So no, just had a wonderful tench, cut to tench. Had loads of perch, had some brilliant bream, had a lovely crucian. You'll see all the pictures coming up. So, you know, welcome to Fish with Bish. Please hit that subscribe, hit that like button. It all helps, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very much for watching. We're up to 710 subscribers. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much for that. So here we are, Coppice Lane. New fishery for me and Spartacus. Set up as usual. I've bought meat, corn, pellets, worms, maggots. Caught most of the big stuff that I've had is on worm. It just seems to be the bait of the year, really. 2020 is the year of the worm. More ways than one. So no, let's get on with it. Here we are, guys. We're at Coppice Lane. I'll put the details up in a second, but let's just take a look at this beautiful tench. Let's keep him nice and safe. Okay. So there we go, guys. What a beautiful, beautiful tench. Oh God, this is such a miserable looking bugger though. Look at that. What a beautiful fish, guys. Right, let's get him back. Cut right in the edge here. I'm on peg 15. Right, let's give you, pull him back. Right, I'm fishing just down here, virtually underneath this bush here. So let's see if we can, let me see if I can see what you're seeing. That's better. Okay. Just down there. That's a bit of worms, chopped up worms, a few chopped up maggots and pellets put together. It's rested since I caught that decent size tench, which was a beautiful fish. Really was a gorgeous fish. Also caught a beautiful crucian, which there's pictures of. I'm not sure what the weight of it is of that, and if it's a true crucian at all, to be honest. Right, I'm only on my top kit. Just need to sort this out. That's a very quick tip for you guys. Never leave any slime on your line, especially down by the hook. I have this theory, and I don't know whether I read it somewhere, so I'm not going to pinch it as my own theory. I think I read it somewhere that when fish produce slime, it shows that they're under stress. So it's like, almost like a warning to other fish. So my view on it is get all the slime off, in case it's an indicator to other fish. So I'm just going to put the head of a worm on. I've not got a banded hook on here. There we go, guys. Once again, fishing with one of my own floats. This is a body down float, a body up float, because I'm fishing with worm in the margin. It's probably 2.5 foot deep where I'm fishing. And that's where I just had that lovely tench, guys. Just drop this because I don't need this that high. That's better. It'll give you a better view as well, guys. Just move this out of the way. There's interest there already. I just ballsed it up trying to move the net out of the way. Right, I am literally just touching bottom there, because there is a lot of, obviously with all these bushes and trees, there's a lot of debris on the ground. And this is why I've got a body up float here for the margin, so I'm using quite heavy bait in there. Nice little perch, guys. There he is. Whoop. There, that's why you have the net. There he is. Lovely little perch. Right, let's get him back. Had a couple of better perch out of that corner. I am going to fish back out in front of me in a short while. It's where I've been catching the bream. Well, as you can see, guys, it's fast and furious. It might not be big fish every now and again. There's a lurker down there. A lurker. God. Where do I get this stuff from? It's pretty quiet on the lake, not much is being caught. So what you do is you adjust your fishing accordingly so that you are catching. And even if it's like on the smaller side, a fish is a fish. And a chance to catch some kind of beauty. I'm just going for a head this time on the on the winner. See if that does any good. I'm liking these floats, by the way, guys. There's something a bit satisfying about catching a fish on your own float that you've made. They seem to be holding up. This has been my margin float for the past 4 visits. It's still on. It's not a very big fish, just a little perch. But if you look at that, guys, I've got the depth bang on. It's just in the top of his lip. Let's get him back. This is a smaller worm. So I'm just going to put the whole worm on this time. Not as good as the banded method that I use. But just seem to have quite a well balanced rig here because I've not lost a hook or don't know if anyone else does this, guys, but I do the next fish before I can have a drink, or next fish before I can have something to eat, or next fish before I can go to the toilet. Let's just move you a bit closer, that's better. Came off. But yeah, I'm desperate for a drink. I've got a nice drink, like what I normally do. Put a drink in overnight in the freezer. And you've virtually got cold drinks all day. Let's come off again. What I might do is shorten that one. I think they might be picking up the wrong end. Yeah, I'm desperate for a drink, but I've sort of tested myself to can't have a drink until next fish. Right, let me sort this worm out. they tend to bite for the juicy end. But the hook might be buried in there. It is actually. Now the hook is free of the worm. This should help. So let's have a look. So far, most of the bulk I've got on this is underneath the float rather than by the worm. That's because there's a few snakes down there. The less likely it is to tangle in the line than it is with shot on there. So I need to catch a fish so I can have a drink. Oh, that looks a bit roachy to me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 red maggots on it now. Let's see if there's anything down there that wants a red maggot. Constantly checking down here onto my right hand side. I'll just throw a few more bits of corn. Checking on my right hand side for any kind of movement. This time 2 red maggots on the hook. I'm going to introduce a few maggots. That's not so little. What is that then? Not a bad perch. Let's see if we can get him in. Anyway guys, you can see he's hooked right in the top lip. This is always a pain with perch because they're such voracious predators. There he is. Sergeant Stripes. Perchy perchy. There he is, with that big mouth. Proper predator's mouth. Like I say, river tigers, that's what they are. Or water tigers. Right, there we go. Let's get him back in. Always a pleasure when they're that big. Not such a wonderful thing when they're the really tiny ones and they swallow the hook. Right, so introduce a few more maggots. The maggots on there are fine. Let's just put some maggots down there. That is really sort of undercut under there. So I think what they're doing is they're coming out to get the bait and moving back in again. Oh, hang on a minute. Actually, I felt something on there. I promised myself a drink. As I say, guys, always a good idea. Freeze a drink overnight in the freezer. Bit of lemon. I don't even like bits of lemon. Oh, it's a nice fish, Dad. What's that? What? Bream. Dad's fishing a bit further out, probably about 4 or 5 metres out, and he's got like a shoal of bream in front of him. They're not big bream, they're like silver bream and skimmers. But a lot of fun on a summer's day. What I'm going to do, guys, for a bit of fun, is I only fed and put on the hook natural baits. So down here, all they've seen is worms, maggots, chopped up worms, and a few micro pellets. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to introduce or put on the hook a FJUKA Neon, just to see what might happen. So I'm put an orange one down. Rolled that onto the hook. Let's see if anything at all happens. Jesus H. Well, guys, it speaks for itself. Dad, did you hear that then? He's one of them flying broom, like that fella just had over there. Well, guys, you saw that. The Neeonz, they just do it, especially with brain. Right, I'll fly my dad. Especially with brain. Let's just take a look at that guy that we just caught, shall we? Holding him over the net, of course, as usual. Alright, so slimy bugger. There you go, guys. Nice slab. Particularly that big, but nice enough. And just to prove a point with the Neeonz, I'll try again in a second. So let me just take a picture of him with the phone, social media and all that. It's come off in the net. So have a look at this fella. Nice perch. There he is. Showing off all his fins for us. Right, let's get him back in. Oh, it's very hot, guys. Very, very hot. Spartacus has melted away to nothing. We've drunk all our drink. And now I'm on the Coke. Coca-Cola. I'm not sponsored by Coca-Cola. Oh, hang on a minute. That ain't gonna if I put it again. I ain't sponsored by Coca-Cola. If they want to send me anything, I'll be quite happy. Another decent sized perch, guys. Well, I said decent size, not a decent size. Just not a tiddler. God's sake, I can't even hold the fish. Worm's still on. We're entering the final hour now. We're in the realms of one last cast. Another nice perch, guy. Or not a tiddler. I think I should start saying that rather than a nice perch. Right, we're on last knockings, guys. A few handful of maggots left. Put the camera back on. Everything's overheating, even Spartacus. I say, I'm not using it, cutting any more worms up or anything, so just use the last handful of maggots up. Just see what we can get. Didn't have a touch on corn. They just weren't interested. Beautiful roach. Absolutely stunning roach, guys. Absolutely stunning. Worth waiting for his last fish of the day. Let's get the scourger. We'll have a look at him. Just hooked just lightly in the mouth. There he is. I'll just leave that in there for now. I'll show you this fish, guys. Right, guys, thanks for watching Fish with Bish. That was our first visit to Coppice Lane Fishery. We will be coming again. Had a great day. You've seen the tents, you've seen the crucian. If that's a proper crucian, that's probably close to my PB. It's got to be over £2, £2.5, something like that. It was a lovely crucian. If it's a true crucian, please in the comments if you think it's a true crucian or whatever. But just had the right face, it just had the right look about it. So no, thanks for watching Fish with Bish. Please hit that like, don't forget to subscribe. You don't want to miss any of this, do you? Thanks very much for watching. See you real soon. Tight lines, guys. Bye. Stay careful and be careful. Bye.